Everyone looks so nervous. Hell, I'm nervous. Too many questions. Will we get to leave? Will the truth be too much? I'm scared shitless.
Well then, as disappointing as this experiment was, there was always meant to be an end. Believe it or not, Chris, but your sister's wish was for you to learn the truth.
Was?
She's dead, I assume.
My dear Chris, we would not be in this situation if that weren't the case.
I knew she was gone, but to hear it confirmed is tearing me apart. Sarah, I'm so sorry.
Truly, she was a magnificent girl. Bright, but tainted. My only regret is not saving her sooner.
You rescued her?
Believe it or not, I did. She lived here with me after I bought her.
You did what?
Bought her?
She was sold?
Before I continue, I'd like to open one final chance for the 4 victims on the platform.
One chance?
Would anyone like to confess their sins before their judge? Speak now, or forever hold your peace.
Will any of them speak? Will any of them tell the truth? Please, tell me. I need to know. No one?
No one?
No, I don't think so.
Chris, just do the right thing.
Help us!
You've had your time to speak.
The tubes. They're...
Soundproof. Yes. I'm using a new glass compound for this last game. One I prepared ahead of time that deflects sound. This way, you won't have to listen to them scream and beg for help as you give them their final judgment.
This is too cruel. This is beyond any form of torture.
So what happens now?
Now, I reveal the truth.
Buckle in, motherfuckers! Y'all about to learn.
Yay, it's story time!
Okay.
How does he plan on... Huh? The game disappeared. Literally and figuratively. The screen reads... March 14th, 2012, 9:45 p.m. The night Sarah was taken. A dimly lit suburban street, focused solely on 3 houses laid next to each other. A little girl appears, staring bright-eyed at the dark world around her as she walks down the sidewalk. Her mouth is slung open in awe while her feet guide her forward to an unknown destination. As she disappears from the camera, another being steps into it. An older, much more menacing dark figure with a baseball cap, retracing every step the little girl ahead of him made. Sarah's kidnapper. The screen changes. Another lone suburban street. March 14th, 2012, 9:50 p.m. Wait. There's a girl rushing down the street on the phone. Lisa? The little girl appears and sees Lisa frantically speaking to a phone. Lisa turns and sees the little girl hide behind a car in fright. They speak to each other, but the video has no sound, unfortunately expected from a simple security camera. The little girl comes out, but Lisa listens once again to her phone. After a moment, Lisa runs off, leaving the little girl behind. Lisa! The screen changes again. March 14th, 2012, 10:04 p.m. on the dark alley that is barely lit. A boy paces around, rubbing his arms and looking around frantically. That face. Xavier. Another man steps into view and the two chat, but then the little girl appears at the entrance, peeking in. Xavier starts to yell at her and the other man before chucking a can towards the entrance. The little girl runs out of view and Xavier pursues for a little bit, before returning to where his partner in crime was. The screen changes once more to a public parking lot. March 14th, 2012, 10:20 p.m. A little girl follows the man in the baseball cap, eyes full of ignorant wonder as she enters his car. A man steps out from another car and simply stares. Peter? The man gets in his car and drives off. Did his car even have a license plate? I couldn't even see them. And Peter just stood there. Lisa, Xavier, and Peter. All three of them saw my sister, and none of them stepped up to help her. I'm completely stunned, in shock of what I saw. What the hell was I supposed to feel except for that?
So, how does it feel to be betrayed by those you trusted?
I can't even find words to say. I saw her. I saw Sarah. Yet, I saw my friends, people I grew to care for, leaving her to be taken. I'm torn, yet hysterical. My entire body won't make a decision.
If only I could read your brain patterns. This kind of trauma is rare to come by.
Shut up. Shut up! What am I supposed to do?
Oh well. I guess I'll have to make do with the endgame.
And how are you gonna screw with me this time?
I'm insulted. I am handing you the gavel, and you claim that I am a villain, when the guilty ones stand in front of you.
But what about Rosa? She has done nothing.
Why bring Rosa and put her through this if she's innocent?
She's the unfortunate casualty. I couldn't let her run off and foil my plans, so I had to bring her along since she clung so close to you four. Besides, why not add a little challenge?
How is bringing her here a challenge?
I guess that will depend on how you judge the guilty.
Staring at them, they're all frightened. Can they even hear what is going on in the tubes? What are they thinking? What exactly am I thinking? What? The screen changed again. It's the maze game. But why is there a big guilty sign on it?
I'm sure you'll notice the gigantic button in the corner of your little maze. That is how you will judge each person. Or judge them all together.
What?
That's right. You still have a time limit, but you will be able to judge each individual in their own separate chambers. That way, you don't feel pressured to save them all.
So, the halo is the innocent verdict? Makes sense. I can save people who I want to save with the halo, judging them as innocent. Then, when I'm done distributing halos, I can hit the guilty button and kill the rest. Am I even strong enough to do that? Should I just press the button and let everyone drown at the beginning? No, I can't think like that. I have to save them. But do I want to save them all? Do I want to save any of them? Rose is the only innocent one, but would she ever look at me the same if I killed the others? How could I show my face to any of them if I chose who lived and who died? But could I even live with myself if I let the ones who didn't protect Sarah go? I can't think.
Are you ready?
How can anyone be ready for this?
How am I supposed to decide? I can't. My head is spinning. I feel sick. I'm gonna...
Chris?
Fuck. I'm even hearing her again.
So, this is a recording for Chris?
Wait. She's not an illusion?
Sarah?
I don't know what to say.
Say anything you'd like. This will get to Chris no matter what.
Chris?
Holy fuck, I'm breaking. Sarah. She sounds so real, yet... She's...
I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry. I didn't mean to leave the house that night, but I did. And...
Oh God, please don't say any more. Don't blame yourself. Blame me.
well, I got a sickness. I got...
Sarah, maybe it would be best to leave that part out.
Okay. Well... I miss you. And I love you so much, Chris. I miss Mom. And I miss your friends.
Stop it. I don't want to hear this. I don't want to hear her say anymore.
I just wish that you knew the truth. Please don't blame yourself and keep living. No matter what, you're my knight. I know you'll make the best choices for anything.
Sarah! I am the one to blame. I let her get out of my sight one night and... But... she could have been saved. That's right. She could have been rescued by the people I called friends. And now, I have to make a choice. Whether I wanted to or not, will I forgive them, or will I sentence them as guilty? Sarah, please forgive me.
She was wise for a 12-year-old. Do not disrespect her words by faltering before judgment.
I think I know what to do. Everyone, I'm sorry.
Start the game.
Oh, sorry, are we doing the Rosa one first?
I was wondering why there were so many, like, traps in the way. Like, what the hell?
I will say the maze is very cute. I just want to say personally, like, the maze is super cute.
Now what happens with the monster coming out? Bye. And... I just killed. Huh? No! Lisa, I don't care what excuse you had. You had the chance to take my sister with you and save her. But you didn't, did you? Apologize to her in death. Xavier, you cruel and selfish bastard. You saw my sister and instead of reaching out, you attacked her and made her run off. There is no power in the world that would let me forgive you. You deserve this.
Yeah, you did.
Peter, you abandoned my sister when she needed someone the most. You could have been the one to save her and prevented all of this. To think I called you a friend. I could never forgive you. Rosa was the only person innocent. She was the only person who deserved to live. I have no regrets. I was charged with judging the group and found the 3 liars guilty. Besides, I love her. I would have never forgiven myself if I had killed her. Rosa's shaking.
Rosa.
Chris! Why? I guess she wouldn't understand. Can I truly blame her? I just killed our friends. Her friends. And yet, I let her live.
Rosa, please, try and understand.
A meek nod. Is she saying yes to assure me? Or will she truly try?
Well done, Chris. I would have made the same choice.
Can we leave now?
Of course, dear Rosa. As I promised, with the final game over, you are free to go.
At least I kept his word.
The door.
It's open. We're free. Enough. We have to leave this place. The final game is over. To the past, goodbye. To the games, Sarah, goodbye. I will carry the weight of this bunker in my soul forever until I die. I can only pray that I won't walk alone.
Damn.
Damn.
Damn. I'll be real with you. I thought that was the happy ending. I was very wrong. At least one
Hold on.
happier one.
Hold the fuck up.
Yeah?
I feel like we were cheated because I didn't get to see Rosa's ass.
LOL! Well,